Many fans have debated over the identity of the giant character. People naturally believe that this monster must be either Zynbel, Senua's father, Druth, Senua's friend and mentor, or Dillion, Senua's lover. It kind of makes sense, because the giant throughout the whole trailer talks directly to Senua, as if he knows her, even asking her for help, and Senua at the ending kind of finds familiarity in the creature and starts crying. I personally do not believe this creature to be Zynbel. The reason is because of the way Senua reacts. Her reaction, albeit confused, is wholehearted. As soon as she starts recognizing the creature, she starts feeling sympathy for it. I am pretty sure that Senua's reaction to finding her father at that moment would have been one of suspicion, if not outright hysteria and PTSD. So I don't think this character is Zynbel. I don't think the giant is Druth either, mainly because Druth, or at least the actor, is already confirmed, sort of, in the trailer because it is he, the one that narrates during the introduction. However, I do believe that this creature is Dillion. But why? Well, the answer is simple. The giant never attacks Senua during the whole sequence, and he obviously has feelings for her, going as far as to feel betrayed when she burns him with flammable oil. These are traits that could well be applied to Druth, and perhaps even Zynbel. So why is it that I insist the creature is Dillion? Well, mainly because of the wounds it carries. When you look at the giant closely, you will notice that the skin from its back is torn and hanging by the sides, which fits Dillion's death scene in the first game, which portrays the Vikings as having torn the skin from his back. Also, the giant is dragging itself, as if it can't walk, which also makes sense when you look at Dillion's corpse, which lacks a foot, probably eaten by some Viking wolf. Aside of that, the giant also lacks a few fingers, which once again fits Dillion's death pose, because the man was hung by the arms, and out in the open, and in a position like that, the fingers will be of the first things the crows will eat. The wounds on the giant match all too well the wounds on Dillion's corpse for it to be a coincidence. And if that wasn't enough for me to theorize, then we get the official trailer in which we see this man of Senua's age with similar war paint and armor, obviously Celtic because he is obviously not a Viking, listening to her in one scene, maybe even saving her life in another, and the two of them standing together while gloomily looking up at a greater menace. I suspect that this person is Dillion. I might even add that this man looks alike to the giant, sort of. So yes, I suspect the giant and this man are one and the same, and they are both Dillion. The reason why I believe this is and should be will be the topics of my following Hellblade videos during the year, so if you're interested, subscribe, and if you liked this video, then press the like button and share the video because all of that helps. Thank you for watching and stay safe.